Good morning, everybody. It's Shelly. Happy Monday. Happy new week. Happy new set of rules for the Pacific Northwest and their wonderful or not so wonderful governors. Anyways, so today I'm going to talk about how you feel, like your body, how you're thinking about it, feeling about it, treating it, acting about it. So I have decided to treat my body better. My husband and my son left Saturday morning for Klamath Falls to go visit the new baby. If you're watching this and you're like, hey, why didn't he get a hold of me? He just went there to just see the baby, and he went and saw his brother, and it was a quiet trip, and he just didn't want to be spread too thin, and he wanted to spend time with his granddaughter. So that's why. So don't be upset. So Saturday, I've been doing intermittent fasting, which means that you eat for a certain period of time. Like I usually eat from like 10 in the morning till around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And sometimes I go off of that, and sometimes I start early, and sometimes I don't start eating till noon, depending on how my morning is going. But I try to keep it in a 6-hour window. And I feel like when there's nobody watching, I just eat whatever I want. And I always admit it to other people, but it's like, I don't know. It's like, obviously, I have some issues with eating. I love food. I love carbs. I love sweets. I only bought candy corn once this Halloween season because I literally had to throw it in the trash next to the dog poop bag because that's how addicted to sugar I am. So on Saturday night, it was about 8:30, and I was just like, I'm hungry. So instead of picking, I think there's a spider on my wall. Instead of picking something healthy like, some chicken and some spinach or something like that, I decided I had the chicken, but I put it in Top Ramen. And then when I was done, I was like, I want something sweet. So I made a batch, and I'm talking like, it was like 4 small pancakes, but I ate them all with plenty of butter and syrup. And then Saturday night, I rolled around uncomfortable, and I didn't get very good sleep. I finally woke up. It was a little bit before 3, and I ended up just staying up because my belly hurt so bad. So that's my story. That's how I am. That's how, like, my sugar addiction. It's like, I know I'm going to feel like crap, and I still do it. And it's just like, and then afterwards, I'm just like, why did I do that? I could have made better choices. Like, I can eat at 8:30 if I want to, if that's really what I want to do, but make better choices. And so I think it's important to understand why you treat your body the way that you do. So if you, like, in high school, I was probably like 125 pounds. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm 180 pounds right now. And I've been between like 160 pounds and 190 pounds since I've had babies. So Marley just turned 18 in May. So it's been a while. It's not like, oh, I just, need to lose that baby fat. No, this is what I am now. So that's kind of hard to admit, but it's true. It's like, I'm just being real here. I would like to be down to, I think when I got pregnant with Madison, I was about 135 pounds. That would be great. That would make me feel so good. So in order to do that, I can't just like go get a secret pill. I can't go get liposuction. I can't, like, I have to treat my body better. I have to be nicer to my body. I have to start loving and appreciating my body and not looking in the mirror and just going, ugh. I have to be proud of my body for giving me 2 kids. I think that's a huge thing for moms. Like, we don't give our bodies enough credit for what they went through to grow humans inside of us, and then one way or another getting them out of us, you know, either pushing them out of us or getting cut open and having them taken out of us. Either way, it's a thing. Like, it's a huge thing. Whether you're going through major surgery or birth, hello, you know, think about it. Think about it. It's like Alien. Like, you are growing something inside your body and then you have to get it out. It's crazy. And it stretches your body. Like, you know, you look at your body. If you are overweight, you look at your body and you're like, yeah, it took me years to get here. When you're pregnant, it takes you 40 weeks to go from presumably a flat, little tiny uterus. Even if you're overweight when you get pregnant, you still have to make room for this baby and all this fluid, and they just keep growing. I remember when the kids were little, I would just throw them in the shower with me. I don't know if anybody else did that, but I remember Madison was 4 when Marley was born, and I remember taking a shower with her, and we had like a little like stall shower, you know, not a stall, but like a box shower. It was big enough, but it was, you know, it wasn't like a full tub shower. And I remember turning around in the shower and hitting her in the head with my belly. And she was like, Mom, when's it going to stop growing? And I said, it's not until it comes out. Like, it just keeps growing. That's what they do. So if you're a woman and you are fighting that baby fat and all that stretched out skin, be grateful for it, because it created humans. We created people. So, and I know the dads out there helped. You did your job, but we got to grow it, and our bodies got to get stretched out. And if you breastfed, that's a whole nother stretch out situation. Just being real. So start loving your body. Regardless if you're fat, skinny, short, tall, body type, old, young. I mean, I know me, I'll be 50 in May, and I look back at my 20s and my early 20s before I had babies, and I was like, I did not appreciate what I had. I had a smoking hot body in my like teens and early 20s, and you just take it for granted when you're little, yeah, when your body is little, and when you're young, because it's just all you know, and you're just like, yeah, whatever. But I just think about those pictures. Like, this is a picture of me when I thought I was fat. I never thought I was fat. I still don't think I'm that fat. So I sell used clothes. So I'm at the thrift store. I'm like, that would totally fit me. And then I look at the size and it's like a 6. I'm like, what? Like, I still have that mentality. Like, you know how people say when they are overweight and then they lose weight and they're still like that fat person in their brain, they can't let go of that. I feel like I'm the opposite. Like, I'm always looking at stuff like, oh, I could totally fit into that. And then I put it on and I'm like, ooh, no, that's not who you are anymore. Like, just be who you are. So, okay, I've gone off on this tangent. Imagine that. So be happy with your body. Find reasons to be grateful for your body. So Saturday night, horrible night, tossed and turned, woke up at 3, couldn't get back to sleep. And I just got on YouTube and was like, I need to start eating better. I need to start eating better. It's not just about the time of day that I eat. It's about what I put into my body. And so Madison and I were supposed to go to lunch yesterday, and I was just like, I'm going to cancel it. And I'm like, no, you can go make good choices. And then we're going to Disney in a couple weeks. And I'm like, oh, well, there, I'm going to totally ruin it. No, I went on the website. I found our resort that we're staying at. I can make good food choices there. There are salads and fruit cups. And is it all fun and super tasty? I think it's probably pretty tasty. It's Disney. But I can make good choices. I can have water instead of soda. I can have salad instead of a hamburger. Will I have a hamburger? I might, but I'm not going to just let loose. I'm going to make better choices to keep my body feeling better. Yesterday, we tried to go to Chipotle, but they're like that whole end of town. For some reason, the power was out. The traffic lights were out. So, anyways, we ended up going to the other end of town, going to Costa Vida, which is very much like Chipotle. I always want to say Chipotle because that's what we always call it at our house. But I think it's actually better than Chipotle, Costa Vida. But we went there and I had a salad, I had chicken, I had a little bit of rice, I had black beans, I had guacamole. I got ranch on the side. It was like this tomatillo ranch. It was super yummy. It was like spicy. And I just dipped my fork into it because I had enough flavor on the salad with all this stuff. I didn't need to drown it in dressing. So that's what I ate yesterday. Literally, I had a protein drink in the morning and I ate that for breakfast. I ate the salad for lunch around noon. And then when I got home, we did some running around, went to the stores and stuff. And then when I got home around 4, I ate the rest of that. It had been sitting in my car, but it was cold out. And so it didn't make me sick because I survived it. So Madison texted me later yesterday and she's like, did your salad survive the, being in the car all that time? And I said, I hope so, because it's in my belly. But so that just felt really good. And then last night I wanted a snack. So I had a little bit more of a protein drink and I had a pepperoni stick, which I know isn't like a huge healthy thing to have, but it was kind of a little treat. And it's like all meat. Pepperoni stick is, cured smoked meat, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah, and it just felt so much better to eat like that. Oh, I just sounded like I'm trying to be like a teenager. That felt so much better. But it did. It felt better. So I also went to the grocery store yesterday and I bought kale and avocados and sweet and dill pickles. Scott and I did a little drive a few months ago and we ended up at Cascade Locks in Oregon, which is on the Columbia in the Columbia Gorge. And it's just beautiful there. And they have this cool little cafe and I had a cheeseburger salad. So they basically just put everything on a salad that you would put on a cheeseburger. There were onions and dill pickles and a cheeseburger and cheese. And then I got Thousand Island because it's mostly like that's fry sauce to me or like special sauce or whatever. And it was so good. So that's why I thought, oh, I'll get dill pickles and then I can, because I have burger patties that I can cook. So I can make like a cheeseburger salad. I have chicken. What I'm probably going to have today in a little while is I'm going to make similar to what I had. I have avocados and I have hot sauce and salsa and chicken. Did I say chicken? So I'm going to make like a chicken taco salad. So I'm just going to start keeping it super healthy, lots of veggies, lots of protein. I'm stepping away from the sugar. Every once in a while, I'm going to let myself have a treat. Like right now at Krispy Kreme, they have caramel glazed donuts and salted caramel donuts. I might have to go get one of those. Like I'm going to get one. I'm not going to get a dozen. I'm not going to get a whole bunch and bring them home because I know how I am. And that's the important thing when you're dealing with your body is you got to know how you are. If you know that you're going to buy candy corn and eat the whole damn thing, don't buy a candy corn like that. Go to the bulk section and get a handful, or don't put your hand in it, but get a small scoop. If you really craving a donut, get one donut. Don't get a dozen. If you are, craving mashed potatoes, you know, just make one mashed potato or just bake one potato. Like, just do portion control. Give yourself a treat every once in a while. And then the other thing I'm going to do, because Scott and I are already working out pretty much daily. It is pouring out right now. I'm going to start working out. And this morning I did, her name is Montana Dana, and she has a workout channel, and she's got like a lifestyle channel of like what she ate and how she's doing and blah, blah, blah. And I did the 20-minute revenge workout because she just broke up with a boyfriend, or her boyfriend just broke up with her. So the whole time she was talking about Brad. But it was a really intense workout, and literally my arms right now and my legs feel like jelly. I'm kind of afraid. This is the first time I've sat down since I did the workout, because I immediately just kind of cooled down walking around the house and then took a shower and got ready. So this is the first time I've sat down, so I'm worried I'm not gonna be able to get back up. So that'll be interesting. So I'm just sharing this because this is what I'm going through, and that just seems to work for my videos. I am just going to start thinking, feeling, and acting better about my body, taking better care of it. And when I go on vacation to Disney World in a few weeks, I'm going to make good choices. I'm going to eat well. I'm going to have yummy food. Every once in a while, I'm going to give myself a break and have a goodie, but I'm going to be eating so much good stuff besides that it won't matter. It won't matter. When I have that goodie, it'll just kind of get negated by all the super yummy veggies and protein and water that I'm consuming. So I'm not going to, I will get on the scale, but I'm not going to let that gauge me, because honestly, I've gained 5 pounds in the last like 2 weeks, and I feel like I haven't changed size. Like, my clothes aren't fitting differently. I think it's because Scott and I are doing some weight training. We interval weight training with planks and push-ups. And so I think just turning that muscle or that fat into muscle is actually making me gain a little bit of weight without losing without losing girth, or without gaining girth. Jesus. Okay, I need to go. So treat your body better, check in with it, make better decisions. You can still have a donut. You can still have a cheeseburger. You can still eat yummy food, and it can be super healthy. That salad I had yesterday at Costa Vida was so good. And that's what's important. You don't have to eat boring food to eat well, and you can eat a ton of food. This salad, like I said, it sustained me for 2 meals. That's awesome. So have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a happy Monday. Bye. Oops.